This is Tim from Hanover. Hello, Tim.
Guys, love all you guys there on that show.
You too. We love you too.
I just want to say, Curtis, I think you took the Brady deal good, because when I talked to you on that Saturday with Ken and said he was retiring, going off into the beautiful land of not playing no more and being healthy, I think that definitely showed that he can do what he got to do. He was the greatest ever and go off. He knows he made a couple mistakes after the win in Tampa, and he stayed a little longer. But you know what? That's part of life, man. But I think Jones is out of his mind saying Brady shouldn't take that deal.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Brady's been great for this city, and the city's been great for him. And Kraft and him, I think, are solid. That's the one thing I think Wiggy was wrong on. Wiggy, I love you to death. But the thing is, I think it was more Belichick, because I believe truly that Brady wanted to stay in this city and play until he retired, but it worked out for him. So let's just wish him the best, right?
No, I think, and I have zero issue with it.
Uh-huh.
I think Tom Brady wanted to leave.
Yeah.
And that's why I think there's no animosity. There's certainly no, and you look at that post.
Right.
There's zero animosity between Robert Kraft and Tom Brady.
Yeah, I think it's water under the bridge, but I don't think
you have heard Bill on this very program over the last couple of years gush about Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't believe, and Tom Brady gush about Bill.
Yeah. Right.
I don't think there's any animosity between the two of them either. I think Tom Brady made his decision, as painful as it was or whatever. I disagree with Curtis on this.
It's water under the bridge.
I think he comes back here, and I think he's very happy to come back here.
On a one day?
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. The reason why, you got to factor in the Tampa Bay, and if he
Wiggy, it's Tom Brady.
No.
But listen, the league will waive.
You can't do that. If he retires before a specific date for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they save a ton of money.
But
they're still stuck with $30 million in dead cap regardless.
They'll waive that. They're going to let him do a
They
one-day.
didn't waive it for Drew Brees.
But guys, I feel like this argument is such. Tom will not do anything that will damage the Bucs.
Right.
And he will do something here where he's commemorated, even if he just signs a blank piece of paper and acts like it's a contract.
Right.
He'll do it here. It will just be pomp and circumstance.
I love how the guy who uses a fake handicap placard to park in handicap spots is down to the details on what you.
All right, let's bet it.
What you can and can't do.
Let's put a bet on it. I bet you dinner that Tom Brady doesn't sign a one-day contract.
I'll take that.
All right. You two got it.
Right.
Greg will actually finally have to buy dinner. By the way,
I like your narrative. I have paid for your dinner several times, sir.
Greg, it's a joke.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm going right back at you.
So the situation here, though, is I'm very happy that Tom and Robert are where they are. It appears that they are better men than I, and they've put their relationship, on the side for the betterment of the kids, known as New Englanders. But to say that this was all what Tom wanted, did you hear his whole family in the lead up to the game last year? Did that sound like people that were like, yeah, it was Tom's decision. He just didn't want to be there anymore?
Because I think everybody in these kind of circumstances wants to control the narrative. Tom Brady doesn't want the fans of the New England Patriots, where he was for 20 years, to know specifically and accurately that he was the one who wanted to leave.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say, is that Brady wanted out, and then the narrative that got leaked was Bill Kraft wouldn't pay him. That's why Bill got salty. That he's like, no, it's not me, it's you.
Oh, wait, so they wanted to pay him?
No, I think that it was the $22 million, like Wiggy said. Right. I don't think $3 million makes a difference in Tom Brady's life.
$50 million doesn't make a difference in his life.
What?
$50 million. If we're going to say it like that, $50 million didn't make a difference in his life.
Okay.
So why didn't he stay here then?
Because he was disrespected.
Oh.
That's why, in his mind, I wasn't part of the conversation. I'm explaining what he thought. And clearly, the Bucs were smart. I mean, does anybody think that the Patriots made the right decision?
No, but I think that's why they had that secret meeting after that game, because they talked about it, and Brady's like, yeah, I did one out, you're right, you got done dirty, I got done dirty at certain points, and let's, call it what it is.
But Wiggy's been on this since the beginning. Brady was no longer negotiating with Bill Belichick. All of his deals, ever since 2008, were done with Robert Kraft. So it really had little to do with Belichick in terms of the negotiation element.
Right. And the disrespect comes where?
But again, it's hard for me when your argument is that it was Robert Kraft and Tom Brady should be angry at Robert Kraft.
Correct. And he was. He didn't go to his birthday party. He didn't even send a video message.
He
went to the wedding.
He went to his wedding.
I know,
he skipped football. Like he skipped walkthroughs on Saturday
Right.
to go to the
His
guy's
80th
wedding.
birthday party. He was, and then you remember the report from Ted Johnson that when he had the retirement, Robert Kraft was
but again,
enraged.
I don't think he doesn't appear to be angry when he's sending 3 heart emojis.
Oh,
to
not
Robert
now,
Kraft.
but he was at that moment.
I'm just saying. I just said I'm happy that Robert and Tom are better men than I. That they've put the past behind them and they've come together. I think that's great.
But it shows that the disrespect, and this is only what you could base it on, what we've kind of rumors we heard and what we seen Brady do, was the disrespect came because they didn't want to give Tom the extra year, right? Because he ended up signing 2 years with Tampa, where the reports were they wanted him to go to year. So the disrespect in his mind, it felt like that extra year. And then it really wasn't about the money, but it was more about give me the satisfaction on I want the extra year. And that was where he was, pissed off at them. And then, fortunately they were able to put water under the bridge. But the friction was between Kraft and Brady, not Bill. Everybody keeps throwing Bill. It's not Bill. It is Kraft and Brady.
But don't you think Bill felt he was done dirty because everybody was pointing the finger at him?
Well, Bill feels like he was done wrong.
Right.
Bill's saying, listen, Robert's the one who didn't want to give him the second year. That's where Tom felt disrespected.
I think there is zero animosity because Tom Brady left here for one reason and one reason only, and that was Giselle and his family. And I think the way it played out, left here, she wanted to be in Florida. Mm-hmm. She was sick of New England, didn't like the people here, didn't like the weather here, wanted to be near Miami, whatever. Went there.
Okay.
And won a Super Bowl, everything's great, and then something happened.
Right.
And, I don't know what that something is.
Right.
I feel like there was an extra, a little bit of extra time when it came to the jiu-jitsu practice.
Get more time in Florida to do jiu-jitsu.
And that's what happened last year prior to the season where Tom went back and forth because I think he wanted to try to work on the family.
Well, and
Jiu-jitsu.
I agree with you. The reason probably
I got to go get Mary.
Why he left was
Is Mary
because
here?
of Giselle.
Mary's here.
Oh, Mary's here. Okay.